life path number 2. How are you guys? I am excited. I'm excited to be here to, be alive. I'm sure you guys too feel wonderful to be alive, right? Life first, above everything else. Life path number 2. Guys, as the best of possible assistants that you are, you make the perfect spouse, friend, employee, all right? You're very, 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 very okay leaving the pioneering role to other people. You don't mind following, all right? But you do take the mistakes of those in front of you, and take all the necessary precautions, and then you use it to act. So when you have life path number 2, you do not like disharmony or disagreement. Therefore, you do your best to remove yourself from scenarios that are destabilizing or disharmonious. All right. Anything that is going to cause you confusion, you remove yourself from it. And you might find yourself with a tendency to want to save the world and to unravel all confusions. All right. Your thoughtfulness and courtesy does not go unnoticed. You have plenty of friends as you value the friendship and cherish these friendship that are in your life. Okay. You have 2 remarkable features that will surely help you to achieve the desired results: diplomacy and tact. Life path number 2. You always act gently, so for you it is not hard to succeed. Life path number 2. Now, let me tell you a secret. What is it that you're here to master? What is it that you're meant to conquer? All right, to learn. All right, and you're here. Can I hear drum roll? Boom, boom. To understand and master your emotions, learn clear boundaries, and how to connect within yourself before you can experience happiness and love with somebody else. So the challenge is learning to balance giving and also receiving. And it's important for twos to blend energy with somebody else. So if you're a 2 and you're by yourself, you will never feel complete. All right. If you're a 2 and you're alone, you always crave another person. You will always want somebody else in your life. You feel the need and the urge to blend your energy with another person. And because you're very you're the kind of person that like to attract a second energy. You might find yourself attracting, even subconsciously attracting energy. Even people will gravitate towards you and you don't know why, because you're a number 2. Because there's no walking alone for a number 2. You're meant to be 2. So 2 means working with people, collaborating with people, being in a relationship with someone. And sometimes you might find yourself fighting against the odd, fighting against that. You don't want to work with people. You just want to be left alone to do your own thing. But no, that is not your life path. Okay? So the challenge is for number 2 to nurture their soul and intuition and learn to say no. Clear boundaries because of number 2, because you like 2. People think, oh, because he or she craves company, they must be weak, or they must need me. So people take advantage of you. So you have to learn how to create clear boundary in your relationship. Learn when to say no. Learn when to be flexible. But some of the innate traits that you have include being a peacemaker. Because of that harmonious tendency that you have, you're very intuitive. You're flexible. You're nurturing. You're gentle. You're understanding. You're sensitive. You're kind, but you do have a vibration of the feminine energy. All right. So anybody who has a life path number 2 might have a lot of feminine tendencies. Okay. And you might have a follower type of mentality that people might wonder, like, we want you to be a leader. For some of you, we want you to be a leader, but no, you want to be, in cahoots with somebody else. All right. You might find it difficult for you to bring anything to bear without assistance or help from other people. But because you two, you're very supportive in your role. You're very caring, and you have natural healer ability, and you're very, 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 very diplomatic. Now, as a challenge for your life path number, people can find you sometimes to be very secretive and silent, moody, and it looks like you might find yourself managing extreme emotions. because you're two, is like polarity and one extreme to the other extreme. So you might find yourself withholding feelings because you don't want people to see how vulnerable you are, or people to think you're crazy, because one minute they might feel like you're bipolar because they don't know, are you gonna be hot or cold, because you have those two energies to balance. All right, so you find yourself constantly in the middle of everything, the middleman, trying to balance, find a balance. All right, that's where you're comfortable at, being in the center, being in balance. If anything happens to take you off balance, all right, push you off or destabilize you just a little bit, you will get crazy. All right, so people might feel like you self-sacrifice, or you're resentful. Some people might feel like you're withdrawn. Some might feel like you feel too responsible for other people. All right, whatever the case may be, life path number 2, I hope that helped provide some kind of background for your life path number. And these things that I say, they come when I say them, they just keep going. And the messages are different for each week for you guys. So for this week, the way I'm being led to do your reading is to do a spiritual alignment reading and do a romance, relationship, situationship alignment reading. Figure out where you are spiritually in your on your life's journey, and then figure out what's going on in your relationship and if you're out of alignment. And then we're gonna pull a few cards to kind of pull the general energy for the general collective of the life path number 2 consciousness. Guys, all right, this is where I will pause and say, please click the like, subscribe button. The views for the view for life path number 2 is not significant. It's not too encouraging, but I am not going to be discouraged. I'm going to keep pushing and keep going. I'm not going to wake up one day and say, hey, you know what, I'm done reading tarot because life path number 2, they're not supporting me, or life path number 2 hasn't liked or followed. But please do subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. All right, also remember to click on the notification button. That way we're building this channel, we're trying our best to push up these videos for Google Analytics, so that at least more people can get their messages. I use myself as a conduit and as a medium to interact with your higher selves and your spirit guides for the collective to get your general energy. And that's why I always encourage you guys, please exchange some kind of energy with me by leaving me a message in the comment section below this video, or even by liking this video or any of my videos, or even sharing or subscribing. Exchange your energy with me. Send me an email, because normally once you click on like or anything, I do get an email. And of course, I do click on that email to go look at your profile. And what I do while I'm, going through your going through your profile, I try to soak myself in your energy and try to absorb your energy, so that when I'm doing my tarot reading, when I'm meditating, I can channel and pull energy from anybody that I may have interacted with. So this may be the reason why a lot of my readings will resonate with people who are watching, because I try to marinate my energy with yours. So I'm gonna be pulling 3 cards from this spiritual alignment card deck. 3 cards for life path number 2. I have one more. Okay, I did see the 1111 card now. Something weird happened for life path number, what was the number again? Number 1. Guys, please go watch that video. Go watch the reading for life path number 1. It was crazy. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. It was crazy. I couldn't control myself. Spirit was just I was just going. And this is what happens to me. They take over and I'm like, I'm just 20 words per minute, per second. All right. Whew. All right, so let me pull your general romance energy and see what's going on there. All right, we just need one more card. I think we have 2 that flew out. One more. Thank you very much. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for providing us with these clear messages for your people. All right, so let's start with your spiritual alignment. The first card says, I join with the earth. We travel through the cosmos together. This tells me you're in alignment. This tells me you realize that you need to be in coherence with the cosmos, with the collective, and you are. All right. And here it says love earth, connection. All right. So you feel connected to earth. You feel connected to the collective, your life path number 2, and you also feel connected to the general collective, all right, the energy. So there is a connectivity with your spirituality that even you are aware of, that you are connected at this time. The next card says, my mind, body, and awareness are being altered by new light coming in. So some of you are getting downloads. And it says light transfusion, transmutation. So some of you are getting downloads. Some of you are receiving messages. But it looks like whatever is going on, your mind and your body, is responding to whatever you're getting. The attunement. Okay, they're telling me attunement that you're getting, spiritual attunement that you are getting, okay? Some of you are receiving spiritual attunement, and you're able to, because of that spiritual attunement, you're able to transmutate all the negative energy, the shadow energy that you have absorbed throughout the years. So you're able to kind of release that. All right, life path number 2. This is wonderful. I've never picked this card before. All right, the next one says the doorway. It says higher dimension, and it says I open the door and step into a higher dimension. So there is something here, guys, that is saying that you are aware of being altered by new lights coming in. There's something going on in your system. All right, spiritually for you, there is something going on where you are being activated, where you're being attuned, where you're like, it's like taking your car for a tune up. All right, and the mechanic will fix everything, the plugs, make sure it's running, and put some power there so that when you're driving home, you're like, yes, this car knows it went to a mechanic today. All right, that's if you go to a good mechanic. Some mechanics will mess up your car. So, we're not talking about those ones. We're talking about those who know what the heck they're doing. So anyway, so this looks like a spiritual tune up is what I'm calling this. All right. You're getting your spiritual tune up and you're aligning. You're not like completely aligned. You are aware that you need to be aligned, life path number 2, and you are shifting gradually because your body is beginning to respond to the whole alignment. The shift that is happening globally, that is happening worldwide with corona, with us witnessing history and being there, here and now is what I'm hearing, here and now, and witnessing civil rights movement going on for over 30 days and still going and waxing strong in America, in all over the world, everywhere. We're witnessing a new age, the Aquarian age, and life path number 2, it looks like you guys are getting the vibration and you guys are aligning and moving with it. We're all forced to move. Mother Gaia is shifting everybody. The world has been put on pause with this whole corona thing, and now we are meant to be moving towards the Aquarian age. Go Google that. Is an age of, where there has to be a lot of interaction with, other people, clubs, groups, things that we're doing we have to figure out a way to now live our life in such a way that we can still interact with groups without necessarily being together in one place. All right, things are changing, things are shifting, and I hope it looks like you guys are aligning. All right, so with regards to your romantic love life, the first card talks about calling in your soulmate for you, and that your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And this can't be any clearer. So it looks like Spirit is helping you call in your soulmate. And there's another reference to your finances and career, and it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So some of you might be dealing with financial constraints, or maybe on a misalignment with regards to money that is coming into your family. Since you're number 2, you like to work with people. Maybe you don't feel like the person you're dealing with is pulling their weight. Or for some of you who don't have anybody you're dealing with, you're just basically having some kind of challenges, or you're worried about your finances. You might not be having the challenges now, but it looks like maybe you're something that you're worried about for the future. Okay. The next card says unrequited love. Even though it showed up in the reverse, I do not read reverse. So it's saying unrequited love. So some of you might be in a situation where you feel like the love that you're giving is not being reciprocated. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you might feel like your relationship might be a lost cause, is what I'm hearing, and I hope it's not for some of you. I hope whatever challenges you're going through in your relationship might be something that you can walk through. and not consider it to be a lost cause is what I'm hearing. And I don't know why your relationship would be considered that. I do hope you can make a recovery, especially since we picked up that card about transmutation. So, I'm not fearful about you being able to transmutate whatever, energy that you may have picked up from feeling like you're in a relationship where the love is unrequited, because this can be emotional for some people, right? This can affect you emotionally, especially if you love someone and you're not getting the love back, or you feel like you're giving and you're not getting back. It can diminish, how you feel about yourself. It can bring you down, all right? It can make you feel like you're not worthy. It can deal and hamper your self importance, your self esteem, and just shatter your confidence. Okay, so all these are shadow work that, spiritually, on a spiritual level, spirit is helping you to transmutate because of the light transfusion, the light energy, the energy you're getting from source. All right, replenishing your energy and being able to, that also releases a lot of dead stagnant energy that needs to be released. Okay, so that's that. And the next one says spirit, the spiritual teacher, and it says there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. Okay, so there's some reference here to spiritual teacher. Okay, maybe some of you may have a spiritual teacher, somebody that you reach out to for spiritual advice. Maybe some of you might need to look towards or look on to people for spiritual guidance. Maybe some of you have been thinking about it, like, you're confused. How do I can help mentor somebody. If you're interested, you can send me an email. I'll do my best. If you also want a personal reading, please send me an email. I'm doing life purpose reading for people, where I'm beginning to help people figure out, by going into your astrology chart and natal chart, and which is a natal chart, to look at the placement of the so my life purpose reading is not just looking at your placement. Most astrologers will go and look at your placement. I'm not an astrologer. So what I do is I look at your placement and I connect with your higher self. I connect with your spirit guides, and I bring forth your messages based on your astrological alignment, okay, when you were born. So that's what it is. Basically, it's not just going in and reading your chart. It's providing you spiritual guidance. So some people might feel like, oh, I'm meant to own my own business, and you feel like you're gravitating towards going there, but that's not what you're meant to do. For example, if you're life path number 2, you're meant to be in a partnership and you don't understand it. And all this while you've owned your business and you're wondering, why is my business not picking up? Or maybe your business is doing okay, you're paying your bills at least, but you will probably find out you may not be a millionaire because you're working by yourself, and your energy is opposite of that. Your energy for it to attract wealth and abundance to you, the way that you want it to that millionaire level or billionaire level or level of mad abundance, is for you to collaborate or work with people. So your life purpose reading will reveal all that for you. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that in this whole reading, but I guess somebody might, somebody needed to hear that, obviously. So life path number 2, this is a lot that has come out and we haven't even. All right, so archangels, Holy Spirit, I need just one card for. All right, thank you very much for life path number 2. I guess before I open my mouth, you guys open it for me. You guys speak it for me. All right, you provide the card and you speak it. All right, so the Lady of Lightning, it says surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. What did I say about, a shift in our reality, something that is happening in our subconscious, and everybody gravitating towards this new Aquarian age? And this is spirit confirming it. It's like, and guys, this is the second time we're getting something about light. It says light transfusion, transmutation. This one is the Lady of Lightning. So I do believe you are getting some kind of light, transmission, some kind of energy transmission by, from the universe, from the source. You guys are getting some kind of attunement, was what I was told in the beginning when I started reading. So it says there's a total paradigm shift with your attunement. This attunement that you're getting now, there's a shift. And it looks like spiritually you're aligned. And it's not left for you to align yourself, mind, body. Okay? With that. All right, so I guess that will be all that we're going to be taking for this month's reading, life path number 2. I hope this can help provide guidance for anyone out there who is really, really, truly looking for it. Please do remember to like and subscribe, share this video, and remember to click on the notification button, life path number 2. Thank you. Please help me build the views and the followership for this channel. Thank you very much, life path number 2. Now, if you want to say or repeat your prayer after me, let's go ahead and do just that. And this talks about new beginnings and a fresh start. Life path number 2, there's an opportunity for you to use your attunement to your own benefit. All right. It's right there for you in your energy. You just have to figure out how to tap into it and maximize it. Now, here's your prayer. If you want to repeat after me. Thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. Life path number 2. I hope this was very helpful for some of you. Thank you, guys. You guys have been awesome. You've been an awesome support system, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that come back every month to watch and click on that like button and leave me a comment. Please do leave me a comment if these readings are making any sense. I don't want to wake up and say, you know what, I'm done doing this. I want to continue doing this. So fill my cup just the way I'm filling your cup. All right. Thank you so much, life path number 2. I wish everybody love and light. This is Healing Hands. Bye for now.